Okay, so yeah, should be recording now. So, yeah, we're gonna be doing some currency wars. Today, we're gonna be doing Monarch of Capital 1 to showcase the Seele team. So, this team also is able to clear Wealth Creator, at least the early stages, pretty easily. This is the last, like, I would say meta team that I haven't really showcased. You have the Glaya team, the Dot team, the Seele team, and then I think the final team is pretty good if you get like the right matchups and stuff, but it's pretty RNG heavy. But I showcased that in a stream that I did on my channel. If you go to the live section, you can see it there. Today we're doing 6 Belebog Seele. So we'll grab the 2 stars just for the chance of finding Seele at 2 star. They have an interesting start for sure. You can run AoE attack early, really strong early game board actually. Seele is one that you don't want to do the leveling strat for. You do want to try to hold as much money as you can get early. So we're going to be doing just that. And sorry in advance if I don't talk a lot this recording. I'm a little tired as I was up kind of late the previous night before recording this, and it's not necessarily late for me, but it's like a little late. I'm just kind of tired already, so that's not really helping my situation out. Don't have that great of characters here for the build. So yeah, if you want to see what the Belebog team looks like, it's kind of should be one of the more popular ones, I'm assuming. Yeah, there's the shield team there. Yeah, it's this team is the general strat that we're gonna be following. Although I don't think that Seele build is that great. I'll do my own version, I guess. We'll hold on to
Don't let me down.
Gallagher off to the side, assuming there's planted the festivities, because hey, I'm sure we're going to be running Sparkle in this team, so. Refresh is good. Yeah, so this is kind of applying my strat of taking one econ augment early. Kind of I've talked about this before, but I always try to take an econ augment, and then after the econ augment, I can look and see other things. They have a lot of interesting items, but none are the ones that I really want for this team. I should be able to win streak early with this team setup as it currently is. I think I'll just run the one fields 2, 5. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough for money. Might as well grab you, I think. So yeah, I want to try to get anti-grav boots. I think that running either double anti-grav boots or double folding knife plus boot item, I don't remember the name, it looks like a rocket launcher. I can already make one, but you can also run double that plus anti-grav boots on Seele. Either one are good. I think double anti-grav boots is best though. It's kind of like running the Aglaya build. It's basically just like a budget Aglaya that's actually more expensive. It's budget in terms of performance because it's actually more expensive. So if you have like a worse run, it's gonna be a lot harder to make this team work. Yeah, this item, Firestorm Surge, is gonna be our next big upgrade. So I know that this team I currently have on field, it's recommending we put in Sparkle over them, but this AoE attack team is a really strong early game team. I'd recommend running it in Wealth Creator if you ever have a start like this for sure. I mean, just like look at the damage that this Jade is doing at 2 stars, by the way. My Jade is E1. She doesn't have her signature, but she is E1. So your mileage might vary a bit on Jade performance. I am gonna do a video on the AoE team. I'm also gonna do a video on the follow-up attack team, but yeah, I do plan on doing a video on the AoE team. Because I think that it's pretty solid. Not really like a meta team, but it can work in really good high RNG situations. We're gonna grab roller skates. For the anti-grav boots. I do think these are priority items. And I will not give it to anyone, and we don't have enough money to sell these gamers. Yeah, we're not really going to be able to find Seele too early, it seems like, but that's fine. I guess I can put these on Herta for now. So if I did the Firestorm Surge, the Folding Knife plus boot item, I would be able to stack that a little bit better on Herta than the anti-grav boots, but should still be fine. Sanction mood. I also want to do a Hyacinth reroll team, because I did Tribby reroll, and I think that team works well. I also want to do a video on the skill point team. See, like, I have a bunch of videos planned still. And then I also want to try Jinzhou, or I can't say, the Lofu team, with like Jingyuan and all that, and Lightning Lord. But I don't think that that team's very good. I'll need to try it on my own before I can. That one's like a lower priority one. Like, I want to try some of the lower cost carry teams with like rerolling them and stuff. I don't think Rappa's that good. I've tried her a few times. I have E0 S1 Rappa and it's still like not enough to really get anything done. Yeah, this debuff is a little rough for this team, but should still be able to clear, I would imagine. I guess that's a lot of HP on the monkey. My Tribby got CC'd. A little unlucky. No win streak. Yeah, just gonna take the basic encounter. Go ahead and do that, and then I'm gonna get rid of these two so that I can get a level in. Could give Herta the knife for a little bit of extra damage, but it's not really gonna matter. I thought this team's clearing here. They kind of reached their limit for as much as I'm willing to invest in them. As we're gonna be pivoting. You can still fit Tribby in Seele teams, kind of, but it's better to get someone like Sunday or Remembrance MC. I actually got the extra ability for my Remembrance MC now. In my first few videos of Currency Wars, I didn't have the extra ability that gives them an enhanced basic attack after ulting. You get that by completing the new 3.7 story, if you guys don't have that. But yeah, I didn't know that was a thing until I just did the story on stream this past weekend, and that was what I got for finishing it. I'm actually gonna manual play the Gallagher whenever it's their turn, so that way they can cleanse my Tribby, because if I don't, they will not cleanse my Tribby. It's okay, Tribby might get cleansed in a different way. Okay, never mind, Herta did. Ah, well, GG's. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Gallagher, not very good in this mode. They've somehow figured out a way to make Gallagher not seem like a good character. With this mode, man. I wouldn't mind getting in around me, but it doesn't really make sense. Ooh, gotta be leveling up in between rounds. See, I got that 2-star shop, so that way I have a higher chance of getting a Seele too. Pretty fast. Seele 2 is a really big power spike, so I think that that's really good. You can also go for like there's investment environments that give you Seeles, and there's also investment environments that like make it easier to roll and stuff like that, so you can do those as well. I think going for anti-grav boots is big. Get that, no. Get the double anti-grav boots going now. Fit in Pela. We're gonna roll a little bit to see if I can see a Seele. No, I don't think 2-star Pela is worth it all. Sunday's kind of interesting. Surprised that I've found him of all characters this early. Seele is really big, so I do need to get her here, fortunately. Even if it's going to be a little bit expensive. I also need Sampo. Let's do this for now. Let's roll down to the little brutal. There we go. I was gonna say, I've actually managed to find every other character in the game, so we're kind of chilling in that regard. So many batteries, yes. So good, actually. There we go, this is a good setup. I wouldn't mind getting Sunday in, but... Okay, the money situation's not that bad. I thought it was much worse. We only got down to 26, so we're kind of chilling. Could bring it up to 29, but it's not worth, like, it's not doing anything. I mean, you know, technically Gallagher is not really that necessary. Does have a good matchup into the next fight, but still, we'll do this. So it should have a rather massive power spike in the fact that we got Seele and 4 Belebog already.
Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might. Confess.
Okay, our Natasha's coming online. There we go.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
If you don't know how Seele works, anytime that she gets an enemy kill, she will get a resurgence. She cannot get a resurgence on top of a resurgence, so you want to make sure that if you're able to get a kill, then get your resurgence proc, then wait for your resurgence proc to be over and then ult. You'll be able to get 2 resurgence procs back to back. And then the Belebog bond, what that does is it summons that giant hand from the Hand of Creation boss, and whenever that hits the on-field enemies, it will action advance the character with the highest damage on your team from Belebog, and they will be able to instantly act again, so really good with Seele. That's how it's kind of like budget Aglaya, in a way, if you think about it. Unfortunately, we got super unlucky with the targeting, and Natasha is also a really bad healer, so that's the one downside of this team, is that you cannot run Hyson really easily. So, literally every healer in this mode is absolutely terrible in the top levels outside of Hyson. It's kind of impressive how bad they are. I think I say this like every time that it's brought up, but it's pretty abysmal. Like, how do you have Japard be one of your most useful sustains? I guess Aventarine's like kind of playable, but everyone else is entirely useless outside of Hyacinth. Like, how do you make a character like Gallagher be useless in your game mode? It's pretty impressive. Anyway, the game is also just not giving me the items that I need. It's fine. I need to slam these at some point. I'll just do this. I'll do this. We got a really bad debuff for this team, where the slot on the left is extremely high targeted, and we're not running Hyacinth, so. And then you're also taking a lot of damage over time. That's a really bad combination. In a situation like this, you do need to get Flushwan as quickly as possible. So, and then he's gonna out for her. The Firestorm Surge procs, by the way, you do get those procced off of Resurgences, but you don't get anti-grav boots procced off Resurgences. However, with anti-grav boots, you get actual action advance. So, as you can see by my Seele already being able to act again. They also don't proc off perfect. I guess I could on-field Sparkle in a team like this, but I don't really like Sparkle on-field with Sunday. Like it's kind of weird sometimes. Gain gold coins. I mean, this could be good. I think I will just take money. If I level up once more, we'll get the level 7 shops as we're going into the next thing. I know getting double econ's not great, but my econ was not at a good spot, so this might be able to save me. We're not getting a really big power spike going into this fight though, so that's kind of worrying me. I think I'll just do this and run Natasha there, so that way this is actually playable. Yeah, like, look at this team. If I were to run Seele into that, it would not be a fun time. Even Natasha's probably gonna die. But Natasha has a panic heal with a self heal, so could be fine. Action advance the Seele.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Down farewell. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Can you find the answer? I'm okay. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Yeah, this run kind of shows my main problem with 3-cost reroll teams in general. By the way, like it took us a really long time to find that Seele, and by this point we should have Seele 2. Like, if you don't have Seele 1 in your first like couple of seconds going into phase 1 or like the first plane, it's just kind of not playable. We really need Seele 2 here. So I should have sold that Natasha so that way I could find it. That's fine, but it's not really what I need here. A little annoying, but it's chill. I just have to run it like this. Also, I didn't level up, eh? Counted that wrong, I guess. Should be able to run here. Now, if we unfilled Fushuan, she should be able to tank Seele really well. Still no money, unfortunately. I could build that and put that on Chapard later, because you do use Chapard in this team. Natasha does have a cleanse, but will she use it on Seele is the question. Because the thing is, oh, never mind. Seele didn't get stunned. I was gonna say, the thing is, Fushuan's taking all the damage in a team like this. So Natasha's gonna prioritize healing her. If you don't have Fushuan on field, your damage is just distributed between everyone. Whereas if you have Fushuan on field, the damage is just distributed directly to her, pretty much. So. Bit of an alternate way of running your team. Yeah, notice how they're both going to hit Seele and it's going to deal like 0 damage. Just charging her energy up. Ooh, that actually killed. So yeah, there's a Resurgence proc, and then the Hand of Belebog action advances this one. Yeah, it's still a little unlucky. We're still behind the power curve a bit. You don't really want to say going into the encounter stage, but it's tempting. Like, if I get 3-star Seele here, I should be able to win, so I'm just gonna go for it. We're in a really good position to hit as well. There we go. Not bad. That should be strong enough to carry us for now. We didn't even need that Gallagher there. I don't know why I still had. I'm doing this too. I want to make sure that I win this. Transfer it to Japard later. I really need to win this stage because I don't know how the Pollux fight's gonna go.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Okay, so this first action event will be from the Resurgence proc. And then you still 100% action events from the Hand of Belebog thing as well, so now she gets another Resurgence proc. As you can see, Firestorm Surge is already stacked up quite a bit. And it's gonna be able to ult here.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
This kills anything she gets Resurgence. Okay, did not.
Find the answer.
Serenity is before me.
How did I run out of skill points?
Guide you on your
This one, like, sparkle in the back. Killed the boss. Fragility inflicted on everyone. That's good. Resurgence. The AI Seele does actually space out the Resurgence with their ult and everything, which is sick.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You might not have thought that was necessary to roll down there, but like, I'm 90% sure if I lost that, or if I didn't roll down for Seele 3 there, I lose that round. And if I lose that round, it's really bad, is the other side of it. Like,
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
because I either go down to 1 or... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just go down to 1 actually. Like, I don't think that there... If I lose that round, it's like a hard loss. It's not gonna be a slight one, because the thing is, this mode's really AoE focused as well, so you have to keep that in mind. Anyway, it's better to have RMC than Sunday. I would like to get hard in this. If you run this, and then if I take that off of Sampo and I give it to... I guess I'll give it to RMC for now. Yeah, you can kind of follow the recommended equipment for this as a people. I think this item's good. I don't think this is worth though. So yeah, now it's just slow leveling. Do lose some of the damage reduction by off-fielding Sambo. Okay. Enemy will deal a lot of HP damage, but it doesn't matter because there's almost no way they should be able to break this Japard shield in this position. Fortunately, this is going to action advance Japard because they're the only ones that attack. But man knows which one they're supposed to action advance.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Can you find the answer? That's better. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
No Resurgence proc, so won't be able to build up the Firestorm Surge as quickly with this one, but still get the speed. Bit more important. If you have Sparkle, you can run her on Dance 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 for this team, and it will help a lot as well. Something to keep in mind. Oh, the Hand of Belebog. There's a augment you can get that makes it where the Hand of Belebog can't finish off enemies, but deals a lot more damage. But we don't have that this run. I was playing with that in an earlier run. I forgot that that was a thing until that happened. It's really good for a team like this to have that. Also, if you can get 5 Quantum in this team, that's really good. Yeah, Seele should be extremely fast now.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You can also get the item that Aglaia runs, where the more speed you have, the more damage you deal. It does work with this setup as well, but I like getting the Firestorm Surge stacking. You can also replace one of the anti-grav boots with the drill plus gun item, but in my opinion, double anti-grav boots is better. Yeah, getting Silver Wolf's kind of big for this team, mainly because the reason the Silver Wolf's big is because even the trial Seelas will be running this set, which does extra, or it has extra defense ignore if the enemies have a quantum weakness. So you do want Silver Wolf a lot of the time. Yeah, getting in 6 Belebog is also really big. So yeah, I'll just wait. I'll just slow level. At least try to. If I can get extra money or a way to guarantee Bronya, then I'll take that out of my next investment environments for this team.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Yeah, this team can work in Wealth Creator. Like, I cleared Wealth Creator's stages 2 and 3 with this team, because I was only advancing like 1 at a time. But you have to have one of the investment environments. I'll show it after this round, but you have to have one of the investment environments that give you Seele or like a Quantum Emblem or Belebog setup. Like, you just gotta have some way of getting Seele quickly. Yeah, even now, as you can see, it's falling off. Like, you have to... You can't be spending money like how I had to spend money to try to recover. It'll take this. Like, that's all I can do. One. So you want to get something like Quantum Starts, or let's see if I can find it here. I think this one's good. The one that I got is kind of okay. This one, Belebog Index Fund, is really good. And then the strategy thing I was talking about earlier, I believe it's a gold strategy. You can get this one for Seele, that's really good. Obviously, Eidolons are good, and then this one here is also good for this team. still didn't flatline off of that rate. We had 30 HP, so he can lose a few rounds to Econ. Try to get that extra level and find a Bronya. If you find Bronya, you can replace Sparkle in this game. With the Silver Wolf, I mean. Over Sparkle. And Bronya also still needs to be in. Or Remembrance MC if you want to try to run without action advance. Remembrance MC, because Bronya can do it as well. But I think having more action advance plus true damage is really big. And Remembrance MC has decent personal damage. Yeah, no reset on Seele there, it's rough. They just have so much defense now that, like, I guess the rule's kind of mandatory for this position. Yeah, I was gonna say, I either need Silver Wolf or you need Bronya to get through this. I mean, this has to be better than 5 Belebog, though, for now. I'm gonna try to greed this round. Because if I die here, I still have the revive. If you're seeing this run, this means that this run is a win, by the way. Because I'm not uploading this if it is a loss. I've had a little bit of rough RNG for this team, but I mean, I'm kind of surprised with how good it's doing in spite of that. If anything. Yeah. I need characters to have actions here. I'm gonna force Natasha to ult so that way a character action passes. Okay, Seele, you need a reset here.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
That's not the way I thought you would do it, but that works. Unlucky, actually. Just a tiny bit of damage off. Really could have used a revive on this round. I have enough money to make it, but that's pretty much it. The next level, like... Yeah, we got like every other 5 cost as well. A bit unlucky, but yeah. I'll just have to re-record this tomorrow. Just hoping to get another team done today. That way I could have the recording done before tomorrow, but I don't have enough time to record another one.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. We can do it.
A will forged in ice never falters.
We can do anything. Who's next? Can you find the answer? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time for fun. Only a scratch.
Say I need to force this action advance.
Just a little something.
Natasha ult.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
That enemy actually just took 0 damage, by the way. Yeah, we had to get in Furious enemies too, it's just a bit rough. I have maybe one idea that can save this run.
Can you find the answer? Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. We can do anything. Who's next?
Okay, they actually did it, just barely. They were just able to get all the stacks. Actually, clutch. I'm kind of... like, I don't even know what to say. I have potentially one strat that can beat the boss as well. I really thought it was over there. I was like, man, I'll just have to record a new one tomorrow, but this team might actually just clutch. We're into Yanqing, which Actually kind of a decent fight. Good fortune. Plus free dupe is kind of whatever, but... Need Bronya. Or do I? Okay, yeah, we'll take Bronya. Big. I can imagine I get a Bronya too here though. Sampo too? How did I actually get every one cost though? Ah, there's Bronya again. Okay. Might have clutch. We've got the setup. Even with this RNG being as rough as it was.
I'm just warming up. Time for a battle.
Hold on 1 second. I need to do one thing. Need to do one thing. One tiny change. One small change. That will change everything with this run. Trust. Surely my Seele is not gonna get frozen at the start of the game again. For sure. Bronya has a cleanse, but if Seele gets frozen, it's kind of no matter. Who attacked? Pucker did, of course.
Lend me your strength.
Okay.
Translates into hope.
The Bronya damage.
Time for a battle.
It's Seele's turn yet. She has 5,000 speed, by the way. But it's okay, everyone else is faster.
Is that all?
Punish evil.
The will forged in ice never falters.
I'm just warming up. Just a little something.
You're not serious. How unlucky can I be this run?
Here among the sea of butterflies.
If that loses the game,
Time for a battle.
and I have to reset off of that, like, surely it's fine. Surely it's fine. Why is my Silver Wolf not weakness implanting either, by the way?
Can you find the answer? Lend me your strength.
Power translates into hope.
Does your part, I mean, does this Yanqing have 5,000 effect resist? Or something?
You're all in on it. Yin and yang. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Lend me your strength.
Power translates into hope.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I'm just warming up. Who's next?
Bronya E4 activated.
Cut through the ranks.
Oh, because I have Japard off to the side. Oh.
Punish evil.
Wait, also, why is this Japard so useless?
Never falters.
By the way.
Lend me your strength.
Power translates into hope.
Out of moves. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Is that all?
Come get me. Time for a fight. Netmarker festival. Time for a good old counterattack.
Ooh. The Payless energy.
Lend me your strength. Lend me your strength.
Power translates into hope.
You're all in on it. Yin and yang. Can you find the answer?
Will forged in ice never falters.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. I'm just warming up.
Is that all?
Punish evil. Who's next? Lend me your strength.
Power translates into hope.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Sword, heed me.
I forgot that he has a third phase.
Time for a fight. Who's next? Just a little something. Think nothing of it. You're all in on it. Yin and yang.
Okay, Japard, we need you to get up now.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Lend me your strength.
Power translates into hope.
Netmarker festival. Time for a good old counterattack.
Bela would have done that earlier, and then Seele wouldn't have ulted that thing.
Who's next?
My Japard's been frozen since like freaking Captain America in the ice, man. Like 1942 or something?
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I'm just warming up. Yin and yang. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Punish evil.
Into hope.
Who's next? Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
It's genuinely been one of the most clutch runs of Currency Wars I have ever seen. I actually can't believe that team won in that position. Like, I know this team is good, and I shouldn't have really doubted it. Like, that's why I'm making a video on it, but man, was it close. I missed, like, every single curve because I was always behind on gold. But, yeah, like, I've run this team a bit. I haven't, like, run it recently or anything in my last, like, few games, I don't think. Or this was me running it without the right setup in Wealth Creator. So, as you can see, if you don't get the right setup for it, it doesn't work that well. But yeah, even then, like, this one, I brought it down to Monarch of Capital just because that's what I've recorded these videos on, to make it a little bit easier. But this team can win in Wealth Creator. Like, see, I didn't even have 3-star Seele at that point. You need to be, like, getting pretty close to 3-star Seele or whatever, and I wasn't, like, even that close. And, like, my sustains weren't anything. I only had one item and stuff. Like, you need to have the correct curve for this team to work really well, especially in the higher difficulties and stuff. But this team, whenever it starts working, as you can see at the end there, like, it works. No real solid way of cleansing is kind of bad. You can get around that with this item. It blocks the first 4 instances of CC. So it's a really good item if you can manage to get it. That's what I was trying to get. But mine ended up having to be made into this because I ended up rolling boots with the drill item. But yeah, this team, pretty good. I wouldn't really recommend it if you, like, aren't good at knowing, like, when to roll down and stuff in general, or if you don't get, like, a great lineup for it. Like, if you get, like, as I mentioned, those investment environments and stuff, I go to the data bank here. Like, if you get the Quantum start or the Belebog start, you can also get this Quantum Resonance thing here. Any of those are really good. Also, you can kind of do it with this because that helps you reroll. So that makes it where you have to be a bit less reliant on econ stuff. I do think that, yeah, like, notice how I went, like, pretty much full econ that game just to stay alive. You wouldn't be able to do that in the higher levels and stuff either. Like, with that run, I took pretty much all econ augments. If I had one damaging augment, I probably actually wouldn't have even needed the last econ augment that I took, which was the HP one. I probably wouldn't have needed this if I went with damage thing here, but I decided to go for this to try to build up my econ in the second plane, and it ended up still not working because I got I was just too far behind. I shouldn't have, like, rolled down as hard as I did for the first Seele. I should have just taken the L on the boss, but I wanted to try to get the team up and running in the first plane, and it took me so long to find that first Seele. Like, if you're in that position and you just don't get Seele, don't run this team. The only reason I'm running it, I'm forcing it to record this video, but if you're in that spot, just never even consider running that team. But yeah, it is really fun, just seeing Seele attack a lot, and yeah, it's always fun to run Seele in this game whenever you can, because it's getting harder and harder to make her work in in-game stuff. Although people do it still, and everything. She's definitely, I wouldn't say that she's the worst character in terms of age, even though she is the oldest of the limited characters, but yeah, it's definitely harder to fit her into modern Star Rail than a lot of other characters and stuff, so seeing her in this mode, having like a solid team and stuff is nice. But yeah, I've had a few questions about this team, so I thought I'd just make a video on it and my thoughts on it. I do think it is good, I just think you have to be decently... Like, I think it's one of the more viable teams. It's just definitely the most luck-reliant of the viable teams. Like, the Aglaya team... Let me see if I have an Aglaya team run. Yeah, this team, no RNG really needed. Like, it's really easy to get 3-star Aglaya in these boots if you just force it. And as soon as you get it, you win every game. Like, this game, I got Aglaya super early. I had, like, Aglaya 2 with 2 anti-grav boots before the first enemies that you had to fight in the game. So that run, I was able to clear and everything with max HP. The Dot team, I would say a bit more RNG reliant, but still pretty consistent. You can always force it if you have a way of getting the 6 dot or the 4 dot curve really early. Like, if you get the dot contract, it's literally just a free win. With the Seele team, you still have to put in some effort with the RNG and rolling for Seele 3, because you're rolling a 3-star 3 cost. And that's like my issue with 3-star 3 cost runs. It's just that you have to spend so much to be able to get them, so it's a lot more RNG reliant and a lot more frustrating to do runs with a team like this. Just because you'll have runs like this where you just don't get the 3-star Seele and you have no money anyway and stuff. Whereas with Aglaya, you're still re-rolling for a 3-star unit, but it's so much cheaper, you're able to do it so much faster and everything. You can afford to lose the games that you're sitting on the Aglaya 2. If you are losing them, you might be able to win with Aglaya 2 if you have the full setup of items and stuff anyway. And then eventually you'll need the Aglaya 3. But you might just be able to even sit on the Aglaya 2 and win streak. But yeah, with Seele, you have to hit those power spikes at the correct curve to be able to actually be able to get a win streak going on. And if not a win streak, just being able to survive in the higher difficulties, you have to hit those curves. If you're like in A6 or whatever, this team's really easy to run and stuff without having to worry about the power spikes as much. You should still be able to clear and stuff as well. And yeah, a lot of people will have a lot of the characters in this run. If you've been playing the game forever, you should have most of like the 4-star characters like Sampo, Pela, Natasha, and everything. And then you'll probably have a Japard and Bronya. My Bronya is E6 as well. But yeah, like I mentioned, like the E4 did go off because I was fighting the Yanqing boss. It didn't actually like do anything really. That did a very small amount of damage. I'm not even sure if that counts towards Belebog action advance. If it does, then this team might actually kind of need E4 Bronya at the higher levels to function, which is kind of funny that this is like the one situation where E4 Bronya would be actually important. But yeah, I don't know. Fun team and stuff. I do recommend it if you like gambling. But yeah, next video will probably be the AoE team, because I've been doing some stuff with that, and also the skill point team. I kind of want to try to see if I can get Don Hung reroll working in Wealth Creator. That's what I've been trying to test. Or with this one, I had like a peppy thing, so I tried to get Galactic Voyager and skill points and stuff, so I wanted to get Archer once I had the peppy set up. But yeah, I do want to try to get Don Hung reroll theme and see if that works, because I do think that team also has potential, because I had a run the other day with it. You can't see it here because there's so many runs since then, I guess. But I had a run the other day with it that was actually not that bad. But yeah, there will be more teams and everything. As I mentioned at the beginning, I have like a lot of plans for different team videos and stuff. So if you want to see those, they'll be coming out every once in a while and stuff. This video will be out on Tuesday. And so I'm not sure when the next currency war video will be after that, because I have like a few other videos I want to do on the channel and stuff, like my Genshin videos and ZZ videos. I still want those to be things. I can't just be doing Star Rail, because I am also making progress in those games, so I do want to like show that and kind of explain like what I'm doing in those games and everything to try to help people if you guys want to see stuff related to Zing and things like that. So yeah, and also maybe some Chaos Zero Nightmare here and there. I've been streaming that on Sundays. I plan on continuing to do that and stuff. So if you want to see stuff for that, I'll be streaming it, but there might be videos for that. It's kind of hard to fit videos in the schedule nowadays that I actually am starting to plan things out in advance, but we'll see. So yeah, gonna end things here for now. Guess I'll see everyone in the next one.